what I'm about to do is, I'm gonna fill this with all the things that I usually bring home that I can't buy in the UK. So this is like something that I never have done on camera. Why does it feel illegal? It's not. I don't think so. My flight is in 4 hours, so this is what I do every single time I'm here before I go home. Let's go shopping. Okay, so this might not work. I travel a lot for my videos, like I've made many series in America, in Korea, in Japan. Like if you go and search on my YouTube channel, you will know that I've been literally everywhere. One thing that I've never mentioned to you guys is all the stuff that I bring from different places that I go to, so I thought that this would be an interesting series. A few weeks ago, I was in America, and before I get on my plane to come home, I always do a trip to Walmart, to Target, and I buy all the things that I can get here in England. Before we open this up, I just want to say that I am being 100% truthful. I haven't opened this yet since I've shipped it. I didn't rearrange it or anything. This is like 100% stuff that I buy every time I go to America. So as a tourist, this is embarrassing. It feels like when you're going through security at the airport and then they have to open your bag in literally front of everyone, and it's just like... So here is the content of the stuff that I bought in America. I love how everything is in trash bags, like literally on brand. Things are in plastic bags because I'm always afraid that this is gonna be all messed up. This is basically just crumbs at this point. But one of the things that I always get when I go to America, Pepperidge farm cookies. And you're gonna think that this is random, but we actually don't have these here. I can't tell you guys enough how obsessed I am with soft baked cookies. This might come as a shock, but honestly, I've traveled the world and I honestly can't find soft baked cookies anywhere. It's so hard to find unless you're in America. So every time I go there, I get the Pepperidge farm soft baked cookies, just the plain milk chocolate, because you guys let me know what other Pepperidge farm cookies there are. Honestly, I don't know if this is a huge brand in America. We don't have it here, so I honestly don't know. But it's so good. Everything from this brand I just love instantly. So I always manage to get these. Sometimes I bring a lot more than that, but I got a lot more variety this time around. Wow, this is truly random. We've got some bacon pieces. One of the first times I was in America, I went to the Cheesecake Factory and I got a salad or something like that, like something with vegetables. And it was covered in this toasty bacon flavored pieces that I've never had before. So I asked them what it was and they basically showed me a photo of this. So now every time I go to America, I get bacon pieces. I don't think this is even real bacon. It says here bacon flavor. So a lot of the things that are like artificially like flavored, or if there's like specific ingredients in it, are illegal in Europe because I think they have really crazy, very strict laws about food. So this is so weird. Okay, so this one is Arizona nachos and cheese dip. I'm just literally being a tourist. I've had Arizona tea and I thought it was really good. And then I was like, they make nachos? So I'm expecting this to not be great, but how could I not buy nachos from someone who makes tea? Just, you know, two complete similar things. What even is this? Okay, so this is fruit by the foot. I think this is like a giant like roll of candy. That's what I'm imagining. I just got it because I've never seen that before. Like a lot of the things are like things you buy in an impulse, like, oh, I've never seen that, put it in, because usually I'm going to my flight in like a few hours. One thing that I always get is special edition things. So if there's like a pumpkin spice Oreos, or in this case a peanut butter cup Chips Ahoy, like I always get these special editions, because if we buy this here, right, there's American like candy shops, maybe like $10, and I probably bought this for like, I don't know, $2. You could call it an investment. A huge one is always cereal. So I always, oh my god, this is all gonna fall. Oh, that went surprisingly well. So I always get something really weird. So this one is Hershey's cookies and cream, and it just looked really good that the filling was white. I was like, I've never seen anything like that. Cereal in Europe is really, really boring. If you imagine just a lot of healthy cereal, that's what it's like here. So, are you kidding me? Sour Patch Kids? I don't deserve this. Sour then sweet? Oh, I want to try this so badly, but you know, I could sell these on eBay for like $100. So let's. We love a business guru. Okay. Are you kidding me? Cotton candy Captain Crunch. Most of these I don't even have to explain why I got them. Like, if you know me at all, you know why I got these things. There's also a few other things in here that I bought them because I also read that a lot of tourists buy these. But most of the lists that I found are things that I normally buy. So I guess I fit into the tourist category really well. These blue diamond nuts. They're so expensive here in Europe. We have some sometimes at the supermarket and they're so expensive. These are like half the price, and also the flavor. Even though the package and the flavor name is the same, the flavor of the ones you get in America is so much more intense. It's saltier, it's sweeter. If you try this here, it's like the same product, just watered down. And also they have crazy flavors. Like these are almonds, wasabi and soy sauce flavors. So, you know, I try not to get like the original plain stuff. Okay, this one is really weird, but I've never seen it before. This is butter sprinkles. So if you're ever... I've never seen anything like that. It's butter in a powder. So you could add this popcorn, foods. I mean, you could probably eat it as it is. What an interesting concept. That might be the best thing I've ever had. A huge one that I always get is... oh my god. Coffee. So these coffee machines are really popular in America. I think they're called a Keurig. I don't know how to pronounce it. Basically, I actually managed to sneak a whole coffee machine like all the way to the UK. So I've got that at home, but I can't buy the coffee because we don't have these coffee machines here. So every time I go to America, I try to get like crazy coffee flavors, like caramel coffee cake. Who comes up with these? This is genius. And it's also from Dunkin' Donuts. So every product is basically like a, do you call it a novelty product when something is like, everything is very gimmicky, if that makes sense. This is a graham cracker Crumbs. So a lot of the times when you're following like American recipes, he asks for graham crackers for like crusts and things like that. And we don't have graham crackers, so I always use digestive cookies in the UK, which is basically a lot more fiber and it might make you go to the toilet a little bit more than these cookies. So I saw the opportunity to go to the toilet less, so I bought it. Just baking essentials. Let me try to show you some more of the crazy cookie flavors. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. These are carrot cake Oreos. Are you kidding me? How can you ever see this and not want to buy it? It's just, this next one is, oh my god, I honestly forgot I bought most of these, so I'm reacting to it because I was honestly so sleep deprived. This is chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos. Graham flavored cookie with a peanut butter and chocolate cream. It's got like a double type of cream on the Oreos, so chocolate and peanut butter. How could I not fill a whole bag? I honestly wanted to fit more, but I was genuinely scared that once they scan it, and I think this has been checked, but because he had like a little security sticker outside, so I was really scared they were gonna not allow me because some people bring this to resell, and honestly this is all for me, but I could resell it and I would probably make a lot of money. Everyone in America is probably judging me because these are very trashy choices, but honestly, these hamburger helpers and also the Kraft mac and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese, we've got some of that here, but these hamburger helpers are really hard to find and they taste so good. Why is this like the best mac and cheese there is? Why do I have the food taste of a literal 6-year-old? Oh my god, I don't even want to show you this. This is Jello Play Unicorn Slime. 100% edible strawberry flavored. I don't know who filled this. Was it me? Was it Jojo Siwa or Ryan's Toys Reviews? I honestly have no idea. This is a really weird one that everyone's gonna be like, what? You bought that? This is cornstarch. Guys, every single time we try to follow an American recipe, it asks for cornstarch. And then you go in the supermarket and you ask everyone, where's the cornstarch? And everyone's like, the what? For some reason, it's really hard to find cornstarch. You can find it on eBay, so a lot of people selling it from America, but then it takes so long and it's so expensive, so I just bought a whole container of cornstarch, and I hope this doesn't go bad, and I hope this, like, sometimes for videos I need this, and it's really hard to find. Are you kidding me? French French vanilla coffee. Like, who comes up with these flavors? Like, is this even allowed? Let's see what's in these trash bags. Okay, we got more coffee. I'm telling you guys, whoever comes up with these flavors, this is cinnamon coffee roll. Like, that honestly sounds so good. If you follow my videos, you probably know this. You might be thinking, why in the world have you got Cheetos? Like, Cheetos exist worldwide. Yes, it's true, but for some reason it's really difficult to find the flaming hot. We've got flaming hot Cheetos, but they're yellow, and even though the flavor is probably the same, I like that these are red. Like, that red powder, it's like, I don't know why, it makes it taste better. I'm also surprised it didn't pop. This is Oreo cookies and cream Jello, or like a pudding. I don't even know exactly what it is, but how could you ever see that and not get it? I read the back and it literally said, all you have to do is add water to this and then it's done. That sounds like my kind of cooking. Okay, so this one is white chocolate Jello. I've never seen that before. Every time I go there, I just get my favorite flavors. I've actually bought this one before. This is butterscotch. And this is not really Jello, it's more like a pudding. It's like a custard. And this one is vanilla, so this is just like the plain one, which sometimes I also need this for videos. This, I honestly forgot this even exists. Are you kidding me? White chocolate peanut M&Ms. Wow. Okay, we've got more nuts. Like, I'm honestly not joking when I say that these are really expensive here. They're still expensive in America, but not even comparable. So I'm gonna make a whole separate video about this one. I think I've already like pre-filmed some bits for it. But basically, Skittles are different in America than they are in Europe. There is one specific color and flavor that doesn't exist in the UK. It's really, really strange. I don't want to give too many details about this because I do plan on making a really fun video about this, but we can't find grape flavored stuff here. I don't know why it doesn't exist. Conspiracy theory, I'll make a whole video about it, but that is the reason why I bought this. We do have Skittles, the original ones. Wrench. Honestly though, if there's one thing that America does well, is wrench. We have wrench here. It doesn't even compare. The flavor that this has. The original one, that's the best wrench. I don't even love wrench, but that one, that's it. I always get these non-stick sprays. I use these a lot in videos because I'm lazy, mostly. We do have a few brands who make these in Europe now, but I find that they're a little bit like they smell too much and you can taste them. These are usually flavorless. This one I get for myself because I love it. We don't have this. We don't have hot dog relish, especially not from Heinz. Most of the time it's like homemade at like a food stand or something. So we don't usually have it like pre-made that you can just squeeze it out. So this is very convenient. I honestly think relish is very underrated. Like, people prefer ketchup or mustard or mayo. I think the real flavor is in relish. I always get nervous with these. Oh my god. The biggest container of Kool-Aid grape flavor. Like I was saying, finding grape flavored stuff is so difficult. I don't know why. Why do we not make grape flavored stuff? I actually think it's really nice. So I always get Kool-Aid, birthday cake sprinkles, you probably guessed, grape flavored pancake syrup. I think this is for pancakes. I'm telling you, if I see anything that has got grape in it and I'm in America, I know that I can't get it anywhere else, so I just put it in my bag. Clam chowder. So this is something like a dish that is very much American. This is basically just a can of soup. These sugar-free vanilla syrups are really good in coffee. These are, I think they're the ones that they use at Starbucks. Probably not the exact same brand. But for some reason, if you buy these in Europe, they don't have the same amount of sweetness. These, even though they're sugar-free, they taste so good, so flavorful. You honestly can't tell they're sugar-free. Hooters wing sauce. I don't know why I got it specifically from Hooters. I don't even think I've been to a Hooters restaurant. What even is Hooters? I honestly don't know. Let me know in the comment section. So these wing sauces or hot sauces are really good to get in America because, once again, the flavor, it's different. It's better. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You guys know that I love trashy foods, so. And this is our last item. It's gonna be something so underwhelming. It's salt. It's an all-purpose salt. It can literally go on meat, rice, potatoes, vegetables, anything you want. So, I mean, that sounds useful. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. You guys honestly can't even see everything in frame. I'm gonna try to put everything in frame so you have an idea of the amount of stuff. The amount of stuff that I managed to sneak in the country. Like, this is like a month of the most unhealthy grocery shopping, but still a month worth of shopping somehow. This is not stuff that you eat like every day. These are like things that, you know, sometimes I crave or I miss. When I think about being in America, whether I was on holiday or filming videos, I'm like, oh, I really miss like a specific coffee or this weird like carrot cake Oreos, which I haven't even had before. So these are like things that make me think of the time that I was there. I don't know, this makes sense to me. If you guys want to watch this again from like a different country, I would love to film this. If I travel to Japan or the Philippines or India, like a different country, I would love to film this, like bring it back and just show you the stuff that I thought was worth of me bringing home. And maybe it would be completely different. Maybe not so much like crazy, outrageous, like fast food sweet items. Maybe it'd be something that is more like traditional. But if you'd like to see that, please don't forget to give this video a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and switch the notifications on if you haven't yet. I've been trying to make like different stuff this month. There's a lot of weird stuff coming up, so this is a great time to switch the notifications on if you haven't yet. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.